Another Monday, another new week of the DNVR show on the DNVR Nuggets Podcast. What up, everybody? Welcome back in to the DNVR show.
Yeah, let's
go. Welcome back from the weekend. Eurobasket wrapped up. The Emmys happened, and somehow we're going to combine both of those things into one Nuggets-themed show.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like us.
Despite neither of those things, including the Nuggets.
Yeah. I'm
hosting today. I'm Brendan Vogt, and I'm joined by two good friends of mine who are also two good colleagues of mine who are also two bosses of mine, so I hope I don't screw up. To my right, Eric Wedum, also known as Eric Sedum, also known as D-Line Co.
I think motion to refer to all Mondays as Munders. It's Munder.
It's a Munder Monday.
It's a Munder.
Because it's it's kind of a less than. You know what I mean? It like doesn't quite get over the top on a Monday. On a Munder. Sorry, I broke my. Good to be here, guys.
Third host, rounding out the trio, the man with the wind in his hair is Mr. Harrison Wind.
Fellas, I'm feeling good. Re-energized off that weekend. Also re-energized because I've already had Taco Bell this week.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. I saw the bags. I didn't ask because I knew the answer.
Yeah, well, just filmed a little video ahead of tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Monday for me.
It's Munder Monday, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, I had sad guy Taco Bell this weekend.
Sometimes you just need that, man.
What can you define that?
Yeah, it's like when you order a double-decker taco because you yourself want to be draped in a blanket of refried beans because you just need you just need a little emotional support.
We've all been there.
I'm happened to be on Sunday after the Broncos lost in the most crushing
That's what
fashion.
It was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It can normally happen after a tough sports loss.
Yeah.
Somehow you're just driving home and then all of a sudden you're just at Taco Bell.
Yeah, and I'm like, am I hungry? I'm like,
doesn't matter.
I'm like, that's not the question.
Joke's on you guys. I'm a Giants fan. Oh, wait. 64-yard field goal as time expired. That's why we're going to talk about basketball today,
We'll go ring the bell after this, brother.
Let's talk basketball, then we'll go Taco Bell. For now, we'll start with Eurobasket, where the finals occurred and a winner was decided. The Germans win another international tournament. They are emerging as a European, really just an international powerhouse in the game of basketball these days. And we got a little clip of what it looked like when they were presented the trophy. And I mentioned that because it looks awesome. This is really good trophy presentation.
Yeah, they're excited.
Those of you who are watching on YouTube can watch along with us. I just thought it looked great from the broadcast to like the setup on the stage, the confetti, them all lifting the trophies.
Yeah.
I think the Europeans are really good at this part, I feel like, with sports.
Well, where are they? Is this fanless? Are there people in the stands?
I don't know where. I don't remember where the final.
This looks to be a fanless, bloodless presentation, but maybe I'm wrong.
It also looks dark. So
that's what I mean. Like I can't tell. Whatever. Cool.
Germany wins. No surprise there. Harrison, any reaction right off the bat to the winners of Eurobasket?
Did you guys watch this game?
Yeah, I watched the end of it. Great game.
It was a great game.
Went down to the very end. Şengün choked a little bit, missed a layup.
He didn't choke a little bit. He completely choked.
Yeah. But it was a great game. I mean, Schroeder. People are talking about Dennis Schroeder for the Hall of Fame now. I don't know if you guys have seen that narrative popping up on the pods.
I have. We're going to have to rescind our cap space for Schroeder segment from last week. Dude.
I know. He's kind of the man of the hour. But yeah, I mean, he's played incredible. His second gold medal that he's helped win for Germany. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, best team probably won.
Yeah, I mean, this is you and I don't remember if you were weighing in on it, but we were full Germany, full-throated Germany, because we just felt as though the Turkey A team was getting a little uppity.
They really were.
There were some wild quotes. Şengün saying that Giannis
is high on their own supply.
Şengün saying Giannis is not a very good passer.
Yeah, and the coach, the Turkish coach said that he's long been the best coach in Europe, and nobody acknowledges it.
Well, he lost to a team. I don't even think Germany had their regular coach for this tournament, right?
No.
They should have waited till after the game for those quotes.
Yeah, they should have waited till after the game. But Şengün absolutely choked. It was a beautiful thing to see. Not only did he miss a a layup from 1 foot away. That's the Euro tournament. We got to use the metric system. 1 meter away.
Thank you.
And then he blew a 3-pointer, and it was awesome.
And then, as he was named a member of the Eurobasket All-Star 5, first team, if you will, he's in the building and he's standing next to Giannis.
Do we have that photo? Perchance? No.
I actually didn't have that one. It just looked really funny.
Yeah,
Giannis looks really happy.
Giannis is over the moon.
Şengün looks so upset. By the way, Şengün, better finish in the tournament, but this juxtaposition of their face.
But also, like, what do you... All right. What are you expecting, Şengün? You haven't done anything before. You should be excited. This is what happens when you have great expectations that you don't meet, but you shouldn't have had these expectations. Like, getting a silver medal in the Eurobasket is a massive accomplishment
for Turkey at a tournament not hosted in Turkey, which is where they found their historical success, typically, or relative success. That was absolutely a Cinderella run, but falls short as the favorite after the reseeding, after the group play. Germany just rolls.
So let me just ask you guys this. Now that all of the preamble, which for us has been like literal years, in now through the end of the tournament itself, what are you left with? What are your lasting feelings about the Eurobasket tournament?
I think the 3-pointer, we've talked about all the ways it changed the game of basketball. Perhaps the single most significant one is single elimination style basketball.
Yeah.
Anyone can beat anyone in a way, I think, that maybe wasn't as true once upon a time.
How did you feel about the games themselves? Did you enjoy
some of them I enjoyed a lot, not all of them actually. Yeah. I thought group play was a little lopsided.
Yeah.
But I thought that obviously the tournament got better as it went on.
Yeah. I mean, what about you, Harrison? What are your lasting feelings on the tournament? I'm curious.
My lasting feelings on the tournament. Well, I think we need a new symbol for review.
You don't like this?
And it really just goes into a circle.
Yeah, it's true. You really
They don't really.
Yeah. The later in the game, the more the review the review symbol goes from square to just circle.
Great observation.
The later in the game that happens.
My favorite is when it's like in a heated moment, they do it fast and it just looks like
you're just drawing like a heart kind of.
They should have to they should have to draw out a lot of things. Like that was a chart.
I mean, I love these tournaments, man. These tournaments are awesome to have in the summer. The Olympics, then the European Champions. Like, whenever one of these tournaments happens, I think it's awesome. It's a great way to break up the off season. It's also just great to see these NBA players in different environments because, these teams don't play like NBA teams.
Yep.
So these players get used in different ways. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. But it's just really interesting to see these guys in different environments and on different teams. And so I love it, man. I mean, it was a disappointing tournament for us, but it's still cool to have it. I still love having it.
Perhaps no better example of the dynamic you just described, Harrison Wind, in this year's tournament, than this year's Eurobasket MVP. And that is Cap Space 4, Dennis Schroeder. Retire your punk rock garage bands.
Good in the end of that game.
So good.
He hit 2 of the most clutch shots I've seen in a long time.
You know what's really funny? In a year, probably just be making similar jokes about Dennis Schroeder. In the
1,000. He's going to come and be a massive disappointment to whatever team ends up with him. No question.
But as you said, the man of the hour, and he and Franz Wagner and Bonga, right, are now multiple gold medal winners.
We should sign Bonga.
Has Dennis Schroeder knocked Patty Mills off of the FIBA blank player? Is it FIBA Dennis Schroeder?
There's FIBA Dennis Schroeder. There's FIBA Laurie Markkinen. There's FIBA.
But it's long
Chetty
been
Osman.
Yeah.
FIBA Chetty Osman showed up.
It's long been FIBA Patty Mills. Like that was the guy. FIBA Patty Mills. I don't know. We have to.
We'll do our first team. Like NBA guys that are better for FIBA other time. Speaking of first and second teams, Nikola Jokic put up some crazy stats at Eurobasket, but he and Team Serbia bowed out in the round of 16 once again, which left him delegated to the second All-Star 5.
I wish we could
for Eurobasket, and that's going to be Chetty Osman, Laurie Markkinen. Oh my God, can you scroll up just? Denny Avdia, Nikola Jokic. Who's the guy in the middle there? Jordan Lloyd. So shout out Jordan Lloyd.
NBA champion.
There's your
Jordan
all-star
Lloyd.
second team.
Yeah, the Polish guy, Jordan Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's
a
why I
pivotal
couldn't
role
remember
on
his
that
name.
Raptors team.
Because I was trying to think of a much longer last
I
name.
wish that we could feel incensed by this and go to battle for it. but,
I
like,
just don't have the energy.
That's what I mean. Like, what we have no ground to stand, no foot to stand on, man.
Who was the first team power forward?
It would have been
or
Giannis.
center?
It would have Şengün and Giannis were the front
Okay.
court.
I was going to say Markkanen got a little shafted here,
He did.
but tough competition in the front court.
The first five, just for posterity's sake, Alperen Şengün, Dennis Schroeder, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, if you've heard of him, and Franz Wagner, the incredible Franz Wagner.
Incredible, the
incomparable.
marvelous Franz Wagner.
who then on the international stage is everything Adamata has told us he would be. Another gold medal for him. Big time stuff. Does it, guys? Next time we have to watch Team Serbia, will you still be licking your wounds? Will you still be hurt?
Bro,
Or-
Serbia.
we got to be careful how we say this because they did a very strong performance in the Olympics. You can't deny
Serbia has to earn a little bit of respect
it. Back.
From
back
us.
for me.
Yeah.
For me to really believe, they got to show it, man. Like,
I know.
They got to show a little something.
They're coast, dude. Team Serbia.
They were up by what, 17 against Team USA in that one game?
I think
They showed
it's-
a lot for 3 quarters
I think
there.
it's safe to say that Team Serbia are Jokic merchants
Oh no!
from a fan base. From a they are. Like, listen. I mean, like we cheer for them. I love this. I'm Serbian Zet, and yet I don't need another team in my life that just disappoints me all the time.
Yeah. They have disappointed
It's
us a
felt
lot lately.
eerily Nuggets-esque. Now, I will say, look, you can't. They really did almost beat that Team USA, which would have been a remarkable accomplishment. But it is a couple of times where they've been hyped up and haven't been able to bring it all together.
I know they got injured. It's just
There's the COVID talk as well.
Yeah, that was actually one of your reports, right?
Yeah,
that was
dude.
a Sedum scoop.
yeah. Did see them?
Oh, we should address this, by the way.
Yeah.
Pesic stepped down.
Yeah, this
Pesic-
is big.
Coach Pesic has stepped down.
Per Eric Sedum.
Many in the international community are pointing towards the pressure put on by Denver Nuggets analyst Eric Wedum
Yes.
as to why, insulated talks can mean one thing. I think a lot of people, and I thought about this honestly, like not even joking, like why my off-candid Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway became international news. And I think it's because no one feel like the way that coaches are regarded in Europe, people don't speak ill of them.
Right.
Like
They're
to be
very
revered.
respected, revered.
And I think it's like kind of out of
authoritative.
I think it's
people.
like improper in a sense to criticize him. It's like what the and so it was finally like this guy said, could you hear what
You
this
were the
guy
one
said?
to finally jump the fence.
But it was more like they got to say what I was saying what they wanted to, but they felt more comfortable saying it through the mouthpiece of Eric Wedum.
I mean, you can't deny the timeline. Serbia loses.
Sedum speaks.
Your Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway. Pesic out. Those three things happened
Yeah.
in a very easy to see pattern.
Somebody refute it.
I like the chat saying you will never be as hard on the Serbian team as much as the Serbians are right now.
dude.
Fair enough. Yeah, we probably kept it pretty
No,
light.
I mean, listen, we're like, come on.
I also want to give a monster shout out to Nick Reese, who just became a
Oh,
member.
dude, and
Nick.
Blake Grant did earlier
And Blake
too.
Grant
Hell
did earlier.
yeah,
Shout
dude.
out Blake Grant. They are now members of the Supporters Club, literally helping support our YouTube channel here. You can join. You'll see like there's a subscribe button. There's also a join button that'll help you become part of the Supporters
Yeah, I
Club.
think you have to join on a desktop.
on a desktop. That
Yeah,
might
mobile's
clarify.
tough.
Okay.
Mobile's
Go
tough.
desktop.
But we'd love to see some troikas in the chat. Some all the ATA, all the Nuggets are good in the chats. Some pain in the chat if you want, whatever. And again, the fun thing about this is that all year or however long this goes on for, like we'll just keep adding them. Like when the more people that join, the more the more slots are opened up for new emojis. So. Like if we're, for example, if we're on a watch along and we can't stop saying the word mukbang, there's a good chance by the end of the watch along, there will be a mukbang emoji. So,
Yeah. Let's go.
And that's the power you have in the chat as well.
if you want, if you can dream it, we can.
We do want to do our own Nuggets themed award show today, guys, because the Emmys were last night and none of us watched.
Oh,
so
dude, what are you talking
naturally-
about? I was at an Emmys party.
Oh, were you?
No.
We're going to do a Nuggets-themed Emmy show. It'll be a lot of fun, and it will also be on the other side of this break.
Oh, what a tease.
Shout out to Ent Credit Union. You can bank like a Denver Bronco. Ent Credit Union, the official banking partner of the Denver Broncos. If you're a Broncos fan, if you're a Denver sports fan, this is the checking account for you. Checking account that's built for fans just like us. Get your Broncos themed debit card. Great checking account that has all of the fan perks that you need. You actually get 10% off food and gear on game days at Empower Field at Mile High with that debit card.
So when you tear your jersey in frustration when they miss a field goal, or
you get that for 10%
buy
off.
a new one. 10%.
You also get the chance to win tickets to a Broncos home game just by paying with your Broncos checking debit card. Every 15 swipes enters you for another chance to win. So if you're ready to bank like a Bronco, ent.com/DNVR, ent.com/DNVR to sign up for a Broncos checking account today. That's Ent Credit Union, the official banking partner of the Denver Broncos. Ent Credit Union is insured by NCUA. Membership required. APY annual percentage yield account required. Associated Ent Broncos debit card.
You know, we're obviously big fans, big supporters, big propagators of local culture here in Denver, Colorado, and in all of Colorado. And that's at the heart of our partnership with Red Hawk Roofing. You can say the same thing about these fellas, the best roofers in the business. They're on our team. You can see them on the broadcasts as well. Go with the pros at Red Hawk Roofing and get your roof checked once a year. It's preventative medicine for the home that you pour your life into. And that community first approach is also at the heart of their business model. They are not looking to kind of cut corners, overload you with information that's confusing. It's a transparent process. They want to earn your trust. They want to earn the word of mouth, right? Pass it on to your neighbor, your family member. You need some work done up there, no matter how big or small. Send up the guys from Red Hawk Roofing. Supporting your local teams means supporting local businesses like Red Hawk Roofing. If you're looking for a new roof of your home or business, be sure to check out Red Hawk Roofing at redhawkroofing.com or call 720-771-8921. Tell them that DNVR sent you. And we're back. Shout out Justin of the Wild. He said he found us through the All-NBA podcast.
Oh,
Look at
terrible show.
a reverse order there.
Just kidding. Great
Thanks
show.
for being a part of his day. Thanks for being a part of our day.
I'm amazed that you would be able to find us through there. Has Adam mentioned us?
That's a
on
good
that show?
point. Yeah, that's
It's like when you go and hang out with your cool friends, and you're like, oh, hey, what do you do on the weekends? You're like, nothing.
Nothing.
It's nothing at all.
like the Denver Nuggets. They're like, I cover.
Yeah, dude. You're like, I've seen them. Whatever, it's fine.
Justin, interesting that you've only been watching basketball for 2 years now. I would love to know what your takes are on basketball with just watching it for 2 years.
I know.
You're like a young baby watching basketball.
I just look at him and it's like he doesn't even know about horns. You know what I mean? Like,
does he know ice?
You know what he might know about? The Emmys, which is a perfect
let's go.
segue into really what is just an excuse to look back at some stuff, remember some stuff, remember some fellas, some good times, some bad times, some funny times. These are
look at wow,
the Vogt-y Awards.
The Vogt-ys, dude. Brendan Vogt has never looked more Brendan Vogt than he does in this graphic.
I'm ready
Vogt-y.
to be not as funny as Nate Bargatze, but probably a little bit better on
Don't
my
know who
programming.
that is.
And here we go. We have separated this into a whole host of categories here. I couldn't believe how long that was. Kale, why don't you go ahead and pull up our first category and we can talk about the nominees together. And that brings us to Best Nugget in a Leading Role. And that's the drama category.
Wow.
And the nominees, guys.
Okay.
Aaron Gordon with a buzzer-beating dunk to beat the Clippers.
The finale oop, the ultimate, the Omega
That
finale
wasn't
oop.
exactly a finale oop, though.
No, it was just a game. The coolest way to end a game ever, a reverse putback dunk to win the game. But you could argue, fellas, and perhaps we will argue together, not even the most dramatic moment of his postseason. Aaron Gordon, of course, returned in Game 7 with a grade 2 hamstring strain, started, and was the only reason the Nuggets were in that game outside of Jokic in the first half. Really incredible stuff.
I never want to talk about that game again.
I also want to bring up Nikola Jokic, who recorded the first ever 30-20-20 game.
Pretty good.
20. You guys remember it was a real dramatic one, a near game-winning 3 from Christian Brown. Kevin Durant in the corner to send it to OT. No problem. 30-20-20 secured.
Bango.
And the dub. And finally, Michael Malone for being just dramatic all year long.
Wow.
Bro, that's a tough choice. So do we pick them or is it just
No, I
you
think
picking them?
I think we're in the audience.
So my vote would be for the Aaron Gordon finale oop, not finale oop. Aaron Gordon game-winning alley-oop.
Give me finish your thoughts.
Because I think just that will go down as one of the craziest game winners, not just in Nuggets history. You got to put that in NBA history. That play to win a playoff game?
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't happen that often, man.
Never. That's literally never happened.
And just how close that was to not counting.
Yeah. I'm
And
not
just-
even sure it should have, to be honest. Like,
No, they looked at it.
I still don't know
Even
how
still.
they found that one frame that showed the ball was not touching. Because I don't know where they dug that up from. Somewhere deep in the depths of Secaucus. I don't know. Somehow they found it in time and it counted. I think that's got to be it.
I mean, I'm kind of a 30-20-20 guy for the same reason it doesn't have the drama, which I guess is the drama category, but it's just so unprecedented. You know what? You've convinced me through me talking myself. I'm with you. It's the dunk. And the winner is Brendan.
I personally think the winner here is the Aaron Gordon buzzer beater dunk. And I think
Wow.
I think the only
Right
real
on time.
Is that the play him off music? Play him off stage?
yeah.
I think the only
No,
real
you said buzzer beater, so I played a buzzer. It was
Nice.
a drop.
it's good. It's classic sports radio drop. Thanks, Kale. The other one for me would be Aaron Gordon playing on the hamstring, which I actually think is the most dramatic moment, but they lost that game. Had they won that game,
Oh, bitch.
you could also hear Aaron Gordon kind of talking in the locker room pretty candidly afterwards about how he was not going to play in the next series. He just wanted to come out and give the guys a chance. And we're probably not going to play in the next
Dude, we
series,
don't.
I
I
should
mean,
say.
I haven't really thought about this since it happened. It was a calf, right? Or was it a hamstring?
I don't know.
It was a hamstring strain for game 7 and the calf injury he had all year long.
Just like if he had like seriously hurt that even more.
Oh, God.
Which happened to Tyrese Halliburton.
I know. I
Tyrese
mean, that's what
Halliburton.
I was thinking.
Yep. It was an incredible, honestly, it was a really incredible thing to be
Oh, it was an incredible moment.
in the arena for. But of course, they lost that game. So we're going to go with the one that they won, the Aaron Gordon buzzer beating dunk, something we might never see again.
Is he? He's gonna. What? We're gonna call him in for the acceptance speech, or
No, we're not. We also have the order, and this is my fault, backwards here, but that's fine. That's a strong hook to get you guys started was the
this
main
show-
category.
Yeah, well, this award show's off to a smashing start.
I agree, though, that I think you guys have the right answer here. Congratulations to Aaron Gordon. Congratulations.
Mr. Nugget.
Best Nugget in a leading role drama category.
Mr.
Very
Drama,
hyped.
dude. New name. Johnny Drama. Aaron Drama.
And now to announce the nominees for Best Nugget in a leading role comedy category, here is Sydney Sweeney.
Oh.
Just kidding. We don't have Sydney Sweeney. It's just me. And here are the nominees for Best Nugget in a leading role comedy category. Nikola Jokic falling in love with Heaves.
Dude.
It like really fell in love with it. Couldn't stop doing it. And
We cheered it every time. Anytime it was like, oh God, he's got it. Oh God, there's like 2 seconds. It's gonna be a heave. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a heave.
we also have Calvin Booth
Oh God.
downgrading from 9 real guys at Media Day to 6 real guys during the press
And
conference.
he's still overshot. To be honest, like,
after the after the trade deadline. Not to be overlooked, he also called DeAndre Jordan long in the tooth, which was just funny.
I mean, he is. Let's
dude,
be honest.
he's toothless in the long.
I like Pop It in the chat. 50 Cent for best score. That's a great one.
Yeah, many men.
Aaron Gordon gassing up Dario Saric. You guys have no idea what a difference he's going to make for this team. You guys have no idea.
He just meant like because he'll bring you Big Val.
You know what? Did this age really well?
I think it aged well, dude.
That's a
and
great
also,
one.
to be fair, again, like we don't know. Dario Saric was on the floor for 11 seconds this last season.
And lastly, I have Michael Porter Jr. waiting to go to Brooklyn before embracing the worst parts of himself.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I don't think he's embracing. I think he's just broadcasting the worst of.
Well said. Either verb works. Gentlemen, I'm curious what you think here. Who deserves
What's the what category?
comedy category? This
Comedy.
is a Nugget in a leading role in a comedy category.
I'm gonna go with Jokic and the Heaves. that was such a fun part of this season.
Oh yeah.
Like anytime Yoke was on the floor, and funny enough, his rotation is play the whole first quarter, play the whole third quarter. So he's always on the court on those during those 2 moments, and he's out there at the end of the second quarter and fourth quarter. So technically, he usually has 4 opportunities for heaves in every game, minimum. But every time one of those opportunities was presenting itself, we all got so excited
every time
because we know he was getting excited.
Yeah,
and then there was the whole comedy act of like, oh, you got to get the ball into Yoke. Is everybody on the same page? Give him a good pass. Like, roll the ball up so it doesn't take... It was a whole comedy act. Like, as the season progressed, it got funnier and funnier. And, I mean, you guys know, I absolutely love the heaves.
Yeah, dude.
And it was like a defining part of last season, I think.
I completely agree. Your thoughts?
Dude, you're a big heaves guy. I agree. The other thing is like when people started to guard him.
Yeah. They would double him.
They would double to make sure that he didn't get off a clean heave from 3/4 of the court. I mean, come on. We got a lot of mileage out of the real guys quote. There was a lot of comedy. Although it did, in a true Shakespearean way, end in tragedy, in that his demise then followed. So it seems a little insensitive to reward that.
As really do the next two as well.
So I think it's got to be the Heaves were just, they're funny in that they're just such a delight. What a delight.
They are such a delight, man.
Are we Six Real Guys is maybe the funniest I've ever laughed watching a press conference.
Well, we laughed in that we were like, what?
When did Kyle say 6 real guys?
After the trade deadline press conference, I asked Calvin that on media day you told us there are 9 real guys. I'm curious how you look at that number now. And he said 6, which is honest. But you can't deny it's funny as well, I think, personally.
It's pretty funny looking back on it.
The real guys of the Denver Nuggets.
I think Harrison nailed the funniest aspect.
I mean, Michael Porter Jr. is objectively hilarious.
Just kind of, but it's taken a different turn.
But he's not trying to, Jokic is not trying to be funny, but he's performing a delightful act. Michael Porter Jr. is just like, it's funny because you're like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what is going on?
I'm just glad that it took this long to really empty the clip. That's tough. Nikola Jokic falling in love with heaves. I think it's the right answer. I think Wind was right too. That the part where they roll the ball on the floor and he gets mad because it's not enough of a good opportunity to heave.
It's so great, man. We're all going to be waiting with bated breath for the first heave opportunity of next season.
The first heave of the year. Like there's nothing quite like the year's first heave.
Do you guys have any honorable mentions off the top of your head? Actually, different question. I'm going to flip that. Jokic the rules have changed after Jokic's
season of heaving.
Yes. His fascination, his fixation.
The coward Adam Silver had to change the rules to appease all these NBA players.
Is Jokic going to start doing this to an extent that's more funny or less funny? Will it get annoying?
I don't think he's going to change anything. He's probably going to do the exact same thing.
If I was him, I would just get it and like a couple times in the middle of the quarter, just heave it, knowing that it wouldn't attack. It's not going to be attributed to his shooting percentage.
He's probably going to start taking him with like 8 seconds left.
Totally, whatever, dude.
Just like drop kick one in. We have some more categories to cover together. As well as some more guest presenters joining us later. But first,
I can't wait.
Another word from the sponsors.
Miller Lite. It is a perfect time of year for Miller Lite.
Do we have a most refreshing category in
this would be
the most refreshing category presented by Miller Lite.
There might be some talk about whatever.
It's still grilling season. No better place to drink a Miller Lite than when you're manning the grill. Since 1975, Miller Lite has been the go-to beer to fill up the cooler with when it's a good day to grill. Stock up today. It's Miller time. It's also the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite. Some of our greatest memories have been with a Miller Lite in hand. If you're grilling, drinking with friends, going out to a bar, watching a Nuggets game, Miller Lite is the perfect light beer for beer lovers, and it's a taste you can depend on. Miller Lite is brewed for taste. It just hits different. Simple ingredients like malted barley for rich, balanced toffee note flavors and the iconic golden color. Just 96 calories and 3.2 grams of carbs per 12 ounces. Miller Time is always a good time, and it's the original light beer. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/DNVR to find delivery options near you or pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
The 2025 Vogt-ys are also brought to you by Toyota. And in fact, all of our guest presenters today have arrived in Toyotas as well. You can see a lot of the celebrities rolling up to the lot, stepping out of, the 2025 Tacomas, the 2025 Land Cruisers, all those cars with all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, like that epic 4Runner. They currently offer more low and zero emission vehicles combined than any other automaker. Ted Danzig rolled up in one of those, actually, to give customers numerous choices to reduce their carbon footprint. I should also say, for legal purposes, no celebrity has endorsed a Toyota except for me here. Visit your Front Range Toyota stores at a location near you. AutoNation Toyota, Arapahoe and Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of the Denver Nuggets and the official vehicle of DNVR. Let's go places, but not yet, because we got a couple of segments and a few more awards to hand out together, guys.
Quick note real quick. If you guys want to watch some basketball, apparently it's the WNBA playoffs.
It is, and it's been very fun.
Has it? I have not been watching, but it's going on right now. We're showing all the games at the bar with game sound. So if you want to come and watch WNBA playoffs, bars open.
How are my Liberty doing?
So they won, but Stewie got hurt, and it was a close game. It went to OT. So Liberty and Phoenix are duking it out.
I'm an INSQ guy. That's where I stay. Plant my flag. I'm an INSQ.
She's a laser.
Laser.
But yeah, if you want to watch WNBA playoffs, we've got them going on at the bar.
What a treat! What an absolute treat! I might do that even though I pretty much live at this bar and should probably go somewhere else for a change.
Like maybe to a WNBA playoff game.
Well, we've reversed the order just to keep everyone on their toes. So now that we've already handed out Nuggets in a leading role, I would like to hand out an award to Best Nugget in a supporting role in the 2025
nice category.
Denver Nuggets season.
Wow.
And the nominees are...
I love the pomp and the circumstance of this.
Christian Braun as Mr. Nugget in training, just really all season long, kind of like a puppy following Jokic step for step, following his warm-up routine, doing everything the big fella would say, following the steps of, I would say, Aaron Gordon, who laid the foundation of how to become Mr. Nugget.
He's like a Mr. Nugget youngling, right?
He really is. Like he's in the Aaron Gordon school of learning from Nikola Jokic, if that makes any sense. And he did it all year long. I thought Christian Braun, obviously stepping into a leading role, you could say, in the starting lineup, but of course, it's not top 3 option or anything like that. But man, was he dependable in the 2025 season. Another nomination, young Julian Strawther, Game 6 against Oklahoma City. That was Game 6, right? Julian Strawther checks in.
Jordan Poole, impersonation. Hopefully he doesn't take that too far and get punched in the face by one of the Nuggets this offseason. But
Strawther had... Hopefully, Eric. That's right. Strawther had fallen out of the rotation due to just sort of injuries, and then David Adelman assumed control of the rotation and said multiple times they weren't that interested in changing it or expanding it with so little time together before the playoffs. There was one change, though. Looking for a spark in Game 6, Julian Strawther came off the bench and was an absolute menace, helping them win Game 6, push Game 7, and we will ignore Game 7 from there. Shout out Julian Strawther. Adam's not here, but I wanted to throw him a bone. Jalen Pickett got a triple-double.
Hey,
you know what? Hey, that's something.
Sure.
But you know what's more than one triple-double? 2 triple-doubles. How about 2 triple-doubles in the same game? Westbrook.
Dang.
Didn't he do this twice with Jokic as well?
Yes.
So the Westbrook triple-doubles alongside Jokic.
Dang.
Fella, those are your nominees
Wow.
for Denver Nuggets in a supporting role. Your arguments, please.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Westbrook.
Really? Wow.
Double, triple, doubles.
It's impressive.
Twice.
It's impressive.
And here's what I'll say about the Westbrook experience now that we're done with it and we're in it for a whole year. The highs were so high.
Yeah, they were. No,
Like the double, triple.
double.
Like some of the other games he had. Like
He
some
won.
Of the,
He flat out won several games for the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs.
yes. The highs were so high. The lows were also really, really low.
He single-handedly lost many games for the Denver
Like
Nuggets.
Jokic's best game of all time, potentially. And a win against the Timberwolves. We don't have to talk about that.
I almost
No,
put those in the comedy category.
I just
God,
did.
dude.
But I mean, Russell Westbrook, like the Nuggets were so depleted last year in terms of their depth in just their rotation of real guys that he was so vital. And I really think like the season could have gone off the rails to an extent that like we had no idea it could if Westbrook wasn't here. Just like imagine not having that production.
No, it was
and just inserting somebody like just a regular
Austin
backup
Rivers
point guard. Yeah,
or
somebody like that.
Reggie Jackson. I don't
Like,
know.
yeah, something like that. The Nuggets would have been a way worse team. So,
And supporting Jokic with a triple-double alongside Jokic's triple-double.
yeah, I mean, he played hard. His defense was really valuable. Just having his energy and scoring punch and the threat that he was, it was what this team needed. It really was, which is how they were, you know, put on paper last season. So,
Yeah.
I'll give it to Westbrook. I've got to see a little more from Christian Brown before I'm going to say he's Mr. Nugget in training.
Yeah. He's in the program.
He's in
but
the program.
Yeah.
He's in the program.
He's in the program.
He's definitely in the program.
But I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's there. I'm not
No.
saying
He's taking one-on-one classes.
Yeah.
He is in the program.
He's in the
we
program.
can say that for sure. I have gotten to the point where I am right back to where I was about Russell Westbrook before he joins the Nuggets, and I was forced to feel good about him.
Come full circle on it.
Yeah, now I'm back to thinking he's a bum and not thinking like not wanting to give him any kind of accolades, being upset that he ruined a large portion of our year, even though, as you say, Harrison, correctly, he actually saved a good portion of our year. We spent a lot of time talking about how amazing his contract was for the production that we got out of it. He really was in many ways just an absolute godsend. But you know, we know that, you know, he was a little prickly in the locker room. We know that he wasn't necessarily the teammate that everyone needed him to be, but he did produce on the court at times, not always. So Christian Brown, I can't do it. I'm off.
Eric's going with
I'm
Christian Brown.
off Westbrook. I'm off him.
Chat, play along with us, please. Of course, as you're watching, you know, these are very prestigious
I think
awards.
that Westbrook is the right answer, but I don't care because Christian Brown is the one I want to put stock into.
If they had beaten OKC, I would be arguing for Julian Strawther Game 6.
That was a sick game.
It's actually an unbelievable moment from a guy who was just done.
Yeah, it was you're right. Like for the magnitude, because that was an elimination game,
And they maybe get eliminated if
that
he
was
doesn't.
an elimination game, and he came in and just went unconscious from three. And I hopefully a sign of things to come from him. But in the moment, you're right. It was massive. I can't believe I didn't even consider that.
I am going to
You're
split the difference. I'm going to award
This is
my
for
vote.
The Office of PricewaterhouseCooper has been protecting these answers. It delivers it now. Open it up, please. It is awarded to
Christian Brown is Mr. Nugget in training.
Let's go. Get the hell out of here, Westbrook.
A great year for Christian Brown as a Jokic buddy, an Aaron
Let's
Gordon
go.
disciple, a Denver Nuggets fan favorite, and a member of that starting five. But I like Harrison's argument.
Westbrook clearly robbed, and I've never been happier.
Yeah, he clearly got robbed, actually. Is it too late to change this? Here's the
Yes,
thing.
it is.
Westbrook might come up in another one.
Okay.
So that was
All
part
right.
of my decision.
I'm going to argue against him then, too.
Which is just some of the decision making you get to deploy when you have further knowledge of how this is going to go
When
than
you
everyone
create
else.
the thing.
That's right. I get Adam's power now.
Yeah.
No wonder he always looks better than you get. Yes. Okay. Let's go now
Best
to our next category.
I hope Eric Wedum has been considered.
Best quote graphic from Eurobasket? It's not even close. This award goes to the best or funniest or coolest quote from the 2025 season. Let's take a look at these nominees. I gave Kale a paraphrasing of this first one, and it's not even close. So I'm going to read the real quote, which is separate from the graphic. The real quote is, quote, "Nobody watches their minutes. Nobody watches film."
That's pretty much that quote.
He also said at one point, they'll say coach is tripping. Just an unbelievable quote to say into a microphone, kind of when we knew it was the beginning of the end, or maybe just the end of the
You
end.
should have read a book about dealing with millennials and wrapped the
Oh, that would have been such
game
a
plan to them.
nobody watches film. Crazy thing for a coach to say about his team, but he told us. Nikola Jokic with one of my favorite quotes of this season. It's not about chemistry, it's about sacrifice. He elaborated on that for a few minutes. But at one point, he also said, for example, if I need to scream him 45 times, then I need to scream him 45 times. That is my job.
Was this part of the quote where he said that people in Europe wouldn't get paid if they didn't
That was
do
a
their
different
job?
quote, actually.
Okay.
This one's closer to the playoffs, where there's a lot of questions about the Denver Nuggets chemistry and how it's not popping. And he's saying it's not chemistry, it's sacrifice. You know, we all have to do our jobs. And he said, if I have to screen a guy 45 times, then I screen him 45 times. It's a great quote. We also have this one from David Alderman, which I just thought was apt. Aaron Gordon is the man. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree
Nailed
more.
it. This could have been his interview process. What do you think about Aaron Gordon? He's the man.
He's the
You're
man.
hired. You're our guy.
Which is really maybe the defining sentence of the Denver Nuggets season. Aaron Gordon is the man. Which brings us to the man himself, Aaron Gordon. His final quote. It's actually the final quote from any Denver Nugget after the Game 7 loss to Oklahoma City. Aaron Gordon on what he's most proud of from his performance this season, quote, being able to compete for the first time without my brother by my side. It was heartbreaking. It was powerful. And as for that to be a punctuation on him playing on the hamstring strain, everything he had done for the Nuggets to get to that point, just solidifying everything we've already thrown into the air about who this guy is, what he means to the Denver Nuggets. And, you know, what he put himself through like this season, just like Aaron Gordon is a thoughtful guy. He's an emotional guy. He's a reflective guy. And I can't imagine what that was like, but he put it all aside to come out for the Nuggets night after night, including in that Game 7. I thought that quote was remarkable and it gave me chills.
Yeah. Wow. Aaron Gordon is like, he's got too many things going for him. You know what I mean? Like he's like thoughtful. He's intelligent. He's
Attractive.
He's a real treat for the eyes. You know what I mean?
Good
what I hear.
looking guy. We can say that.
He's Mr. Nugget. He's got a raw sensuality about him that just travels everywhere.
All right.
The ladies love him.
You're looking for the line. He's looking for it.
Point being is like, I mean, that was a very poignant moment. That was a very poignant moment because, of course, yeah. I mean, like, all joking aside, like, what an insane circumstance to try to have a professional season after to have something so. Just I don't know. I personally can't even imagine like that much grief, that much loss, like to not only lose your brother, but then to then take on a lot of the responsibility of his children and just craziness. So I mean, I love the sentiment of that. It really kind of encapsulates who he is as a player and as a person. But I also kind of like Jokic. I kind of like him. I don't know, dude. I can't.
What's the category? Best quote?
Best quote. Best quote.
Okay. If the category was like most depressing quote, it would be Michael Malone.
Yeah.
I
Saying
know.
these guys don't watch any film.
That
which
wasn't
is
a great
such
quote.
a crazy quote. I just looked it up. He said this on March 21st after that loss to the Blazers. They lost by 19 points.
Yep.
Oh my God.
This is more notable than
And
best.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games later, he got fired. That quote, I feel like prior to Malone getting fired, was pretty much a microcosm for the whole season.
Yep.
These guys don't watch any film. Like Coach will say, he's tripping. Like
It's a coach tripping.
that was just such an example of who the Nuggets were for most of last season. And it's easy to forget now because they fire Michael Malone, David Adelman takes over, they win their last 3 games of the year, have this crazy series against the Clippers, and then take the Thunder to 7. The season flipped so dramatically that we don't really remember how much of a grind it was those first 70 games.
Totally.
But it was, and that quote is symbolic of that. That was tough, man. Last regular season was tough for everybody involved, for the players, for the coaching staff. And I mean, that quote was wild when it happened, but honestly, it feels pretty appropriate
I know.
for how most of last regular season was.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. More best is funny semantics, but it was certainly a heck of a quote. Heck of a quote. A very notable quote, you could
A
say.
heck of a quote.
I'm going to give it to Aaron Gordon.
Oh,
That's me. That's my vote.
well, your vote. You are vote.
Brandon votes vote. Eric Wedum is your vote.
I mean, this is not a democracy. You made this whole thing up. Okay, I'll go.
It's a democracy.
I'll go. Eric Gordon too. Sure, yes.
Okay, cool.
With 2 against 1, you're screwed, man. It doesn't matter what you think. Let's go. Way to go, Aaron Gordon.
I do think that Jokic quote, though, it does reveal a lot about like the sauce that they lost as a squad.
Yeah.
It's what they had in 2023. And these changes that they've made here, I think are great. I think will lend themselves to coming back to this place. But sacrifice will remain a key word. They've got all the pieces. Now everyone needs to play their role.
Yes. That last stretch of games right before Michael Malone got fired was the most dry chicken, sauceless basketball I've ever watched in my entire. That was a torturous stretch of basketball.
It really was. Wow, some great quotes this season. Obviously, I think Aaron Gordon is a guy who's put some good quotes.
Is that his second Emmy or Vogt-y?
That is, are we calling these Vogt-ys, Kel? We don't care. Kale doesn't care. Kale doesn't care at all. That's Aaron Gordon's second win of the evening.
Completely checked.
He's checked out. I think he's doing some DoorDash shopping. Aaron Gordon, 2-time winner tonight. Congratulations to
Just
Mr. Nugget.
beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful.
We do have 2 more categories for you guys.
The big ones.
As we round this show
The
out.
big ones. The ones we've been waiting for.
Here to present the nominees for Best Highlight.
Oh.
It's Brendan Vogt. Couldn't think of anyone.
Oh.
No more guests showed up, just Sydney Sweeney, and she left right away.
Yeah.
How about this one, guys? Jokic over the shoulder pass to Aaron Gordon. Do you guys remember this one? I do, because we were live.
We were sitting in front of Deron Holmes for this one.
We were. Shout out courtside Dave. We had some great seats to watch this one. This is our view.
Deron was in row 4.
That was our view.
That was our view of it.
My view was actually like through a handful of popcorn.
That's right.
I still can't believe we sat closer than Deron
Yeah.
Holmes.
Well,
Or
We
Russell
like to
Westbrook
bring it up
during
a lot.
timeouts. If you thought this was a good highlight, so did all the other fans in the league. It was actually voted the State Farm Assist of the Year. I don't know why I gave the sponsor. Like, I'm not a part of it. It was voted the Assist of the Year by the NBA.
Because at a certain point, it's proper name. It's the
You're right.
Kia,
It's the proper noun,
The
yeah.
Kia MVP, like whatever.
Unbelievable. Jokic winning Assist of the Year. Hey, what a treat. He is the best passer in the NBA, although some people say Trae Young. Dev.
Get lost.
Dev really says that?
One time he did.
That's crazy.
But
Vote will never forget.
That's
it.
crazy.
I would also
Gang,
like
gang,
to
gang,
nominate
gang, gang.
Christian Brown with another dunk on Rudy Gobert, the second of his career. Why was this one so notable? Because Rudy Gobert tried to fight him afterwards.
He gave him a very pathetic looking push, and he like kind of got around his neck, as I recall.
Yeah, it's one thing to get dunked on by a smaller guy. It's another thing to try to fight him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Christian
mean?
wasn't even looking. He was just like going right past him, and Ruby was like, "Soccer blue," and then he just like tried to choke him. It was great.
Harrison, I know you're a big Christian Brown guy. Not 1, but 2 career dunks now on Rudy Gobert, a big Nuggets villain. It's fun to see.
Oh, so fun to see. I mean, if you're making a ranking of best guys to dunk on,
God, I'm just watching that.
is Gobert 1?
Yeah, it's Wemby. Wemby's number 1. Gobert's number 2.
I mean, Wemby, you're right. And Christian Brown did also dunk on Wemby.
Yes, he did.
I went with this one because it's his second on Gobert. We like to laugh at Gobert.
There was a fracas that broke out afterwards. Like that, no better dunk than one that results in a fracas.
Quick note here is the chat says it's got to be a playoff highlight. For this category, I actually did not include any playoff highlights because I thought that they would run away with it. And we would also just have to give a third one to Aaron Gordon and his dunk. So we're going to stick to regular season highlights. Although, did someone just say Aaron Gordon?
Uh-oh.
Get the stop, long way pass.
Jokic on the break over his head.
I'll tell you what.
That's a sick
I'll tell you what I
play.
love about this one is how long it takes for Aaron Gordon to get in the screen.
Yeah,
in frame.
he's pretty much at half court when Jokic is
Because
throwing
as
that pass.
soon as Jokic put this over his head in real time, I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what's coming." But it was just like a little pause in there, and you just like, "Yeah, bam, amazing."
And I mean, I could be wrong here. Is that a business decision by young Nikola Jovic there as well to get out of the way of Aaron Gordon?
Possible.
Rumbling down the lane.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
A little bit of a
Yeah,
business
no, he straight
decision.
up jumped out of the way. Yeah.
actually a good career decision,
Yeah, that was good. That was smart.
I would say. We do have one more highlight to consider here, though, Phyllis.
We do.
And that is, well, we mentioned the heaves. This is not the furthest heave, but I think it's my favorite one. The first one, a Euro steps into it, chucks it, cash. And I believe, guys, I could be wrong. I believe this is the start of the heave love affair.
I personally believe that all heaves are one highlight combined. Like it's all of the heaves. That one, there was the one in the corner.
The Kings one.
I like this one because he Euros it.
It's all cool.
There's the one that's like the full court as well. But I think this is the first one, guys. I think this is the one where it becomes
I'm just going to call myself the heave expert.
You are yeah.
The fact that
Dr. Heave.
Jokic loves the one-handed like catapult heave, like this one, like almost the Hail Mary.
The trebuchet.
Which is so funny because I don't think there's any way that would be more accurate than just like an actual shot from 70 feet. I gotta think the shooting motion would lead to more accuracy, but he loves firing it up like that. But the freeze frame of that one from the back where he's Euro stepping and just has it in one hand. It's such a cool picture. I'm going to go with that one.
Okay, guys. Eric, what do you think is the highlight of the year?
Dunking on Rudy Gobert. I mean, like, I always go. You guys go high. I go as low as possible every single time. And to me, if you can get something with fun, enjoyment, laughter at someone's expense, and it happens to be Rudy Gobert, and he happens to be on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it happens to be Mr. Nugget in the program.
In the program?
Oh my goodness!
What a treat, Harrison. You're going with the heave.
Yeah.
We're split. We're split three ways, fellas. I think it's the assist of the year, the Jokic over the shoulder pass to Aaron Gordon. Chat, you're gonna have to be the tiebreaker, and here's how it works: first person to say anything gets to decide it.
Let's see.
Quick!
But we're only listening to Supporters Club member.
Yeah.
If you're a Supporter Club member, you can decide this. Nobody else. Everybody else, be quiet. Let's see.
How many heaves do you think Jokic makes next season? He made 2 last year.
3.
He's going for 3.
4. I got 4.
4
because he's gonna try so many.
4 would be huge.
Also, I don't think, if I'm correct, that the Pelicans one is the first one. I think that comes nearish mid-season, and he's like, "Oh, this is a thing I can do."
He might get 5.
Yeah. So what if he tries all year?
He's a threat for 5.
He's in the conversation for 5.
All right, Poppin says CB's dunk. Not a member of the Supporters Club, but apparently there's some
or Yoke's assist, he says. So that narrows it down.
Oh, boy.
But Mad Dog says the Heat game. Oh, no.
Oh, first Supporter Club says CB.
See, there we go.
There it is.
Right.
Boy's dad comes in late with AG. Sorry. We said the first one. Congratulations. Hail Norman. You are the deciding factor.
Congratulations, Christian Brown.
If you just go through and watch CB's dunk reel, he's got way more posters than you think.
100%.
Yeah.
Like he's got 3 or 4 from just last season that are pretty much on par with that Gobert dunk.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's got some anger in his in his dunks now. That's my one. That's another thing that I've noticed just coming into last season. CB never like a smiley, like a happy smiley guy, but he's gotten like decidedly more serious.
Yes. Yeah. He's willing. I think he's willing to like fight Rudy Gobert now, for example. Yeah. All right, fellas. That brings us to one last category here. Best performance in a limited series from a Denver Nugget.
Wow. The big one.
The big one. Save the best for last.
Oh my
Best
God.
performance in a limited series. Number 1, the Blazers get Murray ejected, talking trash. Why is this significant? 2 days later, the Nuggets and the Blazers matched up again. What did Jamal Murray do? Give him 55 points, fellas. Just a nice revenge performance from 27. I also nominated Westbrook for really just starting while Murray was out for like the whole month.
I'd like to apologize to Westbrook right now.
I think this is one where he could really win. You know, I think this is a big deal. This was a big deal.
It's true.
Guys, remember MPJ had those 3 games in a row where he was on fire.
He got 30 points.
And correct me if I'm wrong, 2 of them are against the New Orleans Pelicans as well. So MPJ torching the Pelicans. And then not to be overlooked, you guys, David Adelman
stepping up
in a limited head coaching role, just the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the spotlight. Gentlemen, your winners, your arguments, please.
Well, unfortunately, the David Adelman one was even more limited by his decisions.
Oh, wow.
He limited it a little bit.
Coming out swinging.
Because he made the same mistake 2 games in a row, and it cost the Nuggets both times.
What was the mistake?
He rode Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray the entire fourth quarter, and both got exhausted by the end, and they both lost. They lost both of those games.
remember that,
and then he changed the strategy, and then they won, but it was too late.
Yeah.
For that reason,
I'm out.
I'm going to give it to. What was the first one again?
Blazers get Murray ejected.
Murray
Murray responds 2 days later with 55.
55. Double nickel? Double nickel? Are you kidding?
Double nickel.
Harrison Wind, your winner and your explanation.
I'll go Adelman. He did make some mistakes in the
Sure.
playoffs for sure. Those were mistakes.
Amongst us, you know.
But I mean, to take over that team with 3 games left in the season, to take over a team that was maybe heading towards the play-in if things had kept going as they were, and to win those last 3 games and then beat the Clippers in the playoffs, like very good Clippers team, and then take the Thunder to 7. I think he did about as good of a job as people could have asked him to. And I was pretty impressed with Adelman, just how he handled himself and just what he drew up game to game in the playoffs. And
Yeah.
I'll go with Adelman.
I think Adelman's the right answer. The other one for me, though, is Westbrook starting while Murray
I know.
was out.
Listen,
And when
I wish that I could vote for. I mean, I really do.
You just can't do it.
In some ways, it's the right answer. In many ways, probably all ways, it's the right answer. And yet, there's hate in my heart.
Wind laid the argument out in the Nugget in a supporting role. I kind of deet you guys with the double nomination here. But I just think this is, if you're looking for Westbrook's value to the Nuggets, it was this month right here, where if it was anyone else on a minimum, it just probably wouldn't have gone this way. Maybe the Nuggets would have missed the playoffs.
They could have.
It's entirely possible. But they didn't.
But they didn't. Shout out Russell Westbrook. I'm going to go with David Adelman because he earned himself the full-time head coaching gig.
Yeah, he did.
And I think that's
He
something.
did. He did. He showed some missteps, but got him out of his system.
I also gave Kale a secret final category. I don't know if we ever got around
Secret final category.
but we can have a brief conversation about this. Nugget of the year. I really
Oh,
think
Nugget. This is the granddaddy of all.
And I guess-
Nugget of the year.
for this category, I think we just have 2 nominations. I think it's Nikola
Nugget of the year.
Nikola Jokic, who averaged a triple-double and somehow didn't win an MVP.
He's Nugget of the year.
Aaron, Mr. Nugget Gordon, who really was the Nugget of the playoffs for sure.
He's the Nugget above all other Nuggets this year. He's Nugget of the year. It's Jokic. It's Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic
I was
is
wondering how long you're going to keep that going.
never available to win Mr. Nugget, even though he is Mr. Nugget. He's Emperor Nugget. He's King Nugget. He's God Nugget. He is the Nugget before all Nuggets. No Nuggets shall come after him. He is Nugget of the year again.
Dude, I didn't know you were going to sing.
Dude,
I'm
I sing
fired
like
up.
an angel,
You
dude.
do. I didn't know that. This is my first time listening. Songbird of a generation. I agree. Harrison.
It's Jokic.
I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
30-point triple-double. Aaron Gordon didn't have that good of a regular season.
No, he didn't. He almost swept these awards anyway.
Yeah.
And he's still Mr. Nugget.
Do you think that he's going to come to get the trophy this time, Jokic? Will he come for Nugget of the year?
I think
This
so.
time.
I'd like
I mean,
to
I
think
feel
so.
like on his mantle, Nugget of the Year, probably on the same shelf as MVP.
I got to please never sing, bro. Yeah, listen, man, you don't understand showmanship. That's your problem, Sandro.
Let's go to the super chats and then get the final word here. Justin of the Wild, a few things I know is that AG is an icon, CB is an all-star, not technically, but I like the enthusiasm. Jokic is the best to ever do it, and he is so excited to see what the team does with these new pieces.
Love this,
He missed the first championship. Let's go get the next one.
Dude, you know who?
Brand new Nuggets fan.
I was going to say, you know who? New category. MVP of the chat. Justin of the Wild, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, Justin of the
and
Wild,
What a
man.
showing today.
shout
What
out
an
Only been
absolute
watching
showing
basketball for 2 years, but apparently knows ball.
today. What an absolute showing today. Unbelievable.
And a
stuff.
shout out to all of our new members in the supporters club as well. Mr. Exquisite Nuggets chiming in. Come on, vote. Forget the Emmys. Let's get the chip. No game, Cedric. They're not playing yet. That's why I play
We
the
don't
Emmys.
have to forget it.
Yep. Last week, one to forget, but good news. We're going to beat OKC. Win. Pick a lucky number 1 through 36, please.
God.
Oh, God.
Let me guess. I got mine. I got my guess.
1.
Wow.
I
Buzzer
know.
beater from
Probably
Thomas.
weren't expecting that.
I was expecting 18. Right in
Buzzer
the middle.
beater from Thomas. Happy Monday from Thomas, the supporter club member. You guys rock. Adam stinks. Just kidding. Maybe. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you watching.
Let's go.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's go.
the mayor.